पंजाब केसरी नवोदय टाइम्स में आज जो हमारे साथ खास मेहमान जुड़े हैं वो रूबरू मिस्टर इंडिया 2016 रह चुके हैं। एक बहुत जाने माने प्रोफेशनल मॉडल रह चुके हैं जिन्होंने प्रिंट और टीवी में बहुत सारे कमर्शियल्स शूट किए हैं। एक्टिंग ये काफी अच्छी करते हैं और ऑफ कोर्स एक बहुत ही बेहतरीन फिटनेस फ्रीक भी हैं। तो बहुत सारी टिप्स आज हम इनसे लेने वाले हैं। बात कर रही हूँ द टैलेंटेड एंड हैंडसम आकाश चौधरी की। इनसे आज इनकी जर्नी के बारे में, फ्यूचर प्लान्स के बारे में ढेर सारी बातें ऑफ कोर्स हम करेंगे। बट सबसे पहले आकाश, और वार्म वेलकम टू यू ऑन आवर प्लेटफॉर्म।
Thank you so much, Nidhi. The pleasure is all mine. So thank you so much for inviting me on this lovely interview.
यस, सो टेल मी व्हाट इज कीपिंग यू बिजी दीज डेज, क्योंकि एक एक्टर की लाइफ में सब कुछ बहुत हो रहा होता है ना एक साथ।
Abhi to filhal, as I told you before the interview, the rains are keeping us busy in the traffic. That's one thing, that Bombay traffic is insane. No, but jokes apart, the work front is very good. As you know, मैंने recently Bhagya Lakshmi ZTV पे किया था, so I quit the show when my track was over. So I'm looking forward when it comes to acting for a good role. There have been a lot of projects which have come on the way. Many shows have been there in the pipeline which have approached me, but कई बार होता है आपको बजट अच्छा नहीं मिलता, कई बार होता है आपको रोल पसंद नहीं आता है, बहुत सारे फैक्टर्स होते हैं जिस वजह से बहुत सारी चीजें वर्क नहीं कर पाती हैं. तो आई एम स्टिल लुकिंग फॉर दैट गुड रोल एंड अ गुड बजट. आई विल नेवर बी compensated lesser than what I deserve. So that's my one thing I always believe in. So that is I'm believing, but as you know that I'm a fashion influencer as well at the same time. So right now I'm associated with many brands and those brand endorsements are keeping me very busy. मेरा रोज कुछ ना कुछ शूट है, मतलब लास्ट 4-5 days से I'm getting free at 10:30, 11:30 at night. We are shooting every day some brand or the other. So that is keeping me busy right now because दिवाली का टाइम आने वाला है, sales time चल रहा है. You know, all the brands are out there. So yes, lot of good influencing work is happening as of now. That's my work front. But as I said, for acting, I'm still waiting for that one good project to come.
करेक्ट, बट टेल मी, यू स्टार्टेड ऑफ एज अ मॉडल आकाश, राइट? और काफी यंग एज से, 18 साल से शायद आप जब थे
नहीं नहीं,
तब आप...
18 एक्चुअली 18 साल से नहीं, बहुत सारी जगहों पे बहुत गलत इन्फॉर्मेशन है. आई स्टार्टेड वेरी लेट. आई वाज 23 और 23 व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड. तो मैंने अपना पूरा ग्रेजुएशन खत्म किया. आई वाज वर्किंग आल्सो. मैं जॉब कर रहा था. तो जब मैंने जॉब करना शुरू करा तो मैं खुद पीआर मार्केटिंग में काम करता था. आई वाज अ पीआर एग्जीक्यूटिव. तो बहुत सारे ब्रांड्स, मैं कैमरा की इस तरफ था उस टाइम, तो बहुत सारे ब्रांड्स के साथ मैं काम करता था. तो जहां पर मुझे एक डिजाइनर ने स्पॉट किया, जिनके जो मेरे क्लाइंट थे, तो उन्होंने कहा कि आप हमारे शो के लिए क्यों नहीं वॉक करते, यू लुक गुड, यू नो, यू हैव अ गुड फिजिक एंड एवरीथिंग. सो आई वाज वेरी सरप्राइज्ड. आई नेवर थॉट दैट आई कैन बी, यू नो, मॉडल. फॉर मी मॉडल्स वर लाइक something very different. I'm like, okay, let's give it a try. So I did a fashion show for them, and वहां से मुझे और लोगों ने स्पॉट किया. And then I was like, damn, it's good. You know, it's working for me. Plus, of course, वही है कि अगर आपका काम निकल पड़ा इस इंडस्ट्री में तो you're very well settled. So when I saw that the money which was coming in, the recognition which was coming in, it was good. So I'm like, let's give it a try. So I gave it a try for a year. I think 2015 it was when I was doing this, when I started this, and it worked well for me. फिर 2016 में मिस्टर इंडिया हुआ, जहां मैंने पार्टिसिपेट किया, and you know, I won the show. So from there I knew that now this is my career. Now I want to go to this side. So yes, I was little late. मतलब मैंने अपनी पढ़ाई लिखाई सब कंप्लीट करके then I started this. Yeah.
So as you said कि आप पहले कैमरे के पीछे थे, फिर उसके बाद आप मॉडल बने, रिकग्निशन हुआ, and of course then now an actor, and there's no looking back. तो ये पूरा transition from a model to an actor to an influencer and also a judge and coach on the panel, how did it all happen?
Nidhi, I'll tell you. So मैं in school, I was always been one of those kids जो होते नहीं है, जो हर चीज में सबसे आगे रहते हैं, like studies. मैं debate champion था स्कूल में, so I was always on the mic. I was always speaking on the mic. I did dramas in school. I was the head boy of school. So मुझे fame पसंद था. If I talk about, I want to be that center of attention. I wanted to be relevant always. That was one thing which my mom also says, even when in my kindergarten, when kids know nothing, I won the elocution contest, poetry contest दिया था मैंने. So she's like, you always been intrigued about, being the center of attention. तो मुझे बहुत simple, अगर मैं हमारे viewers के लिए बोलूँ तो मुझे attention पसंद था. Let's be honest, I wanted to be relevant. तो वही वो जो एक intrigueness थी ना, तो जब मुझे वो offer मिला तो I was like, damn, this is something. I don't want to be stuck into 9 to 5 job. I don't want to make like a 50,000 a month and be happy about it. I was happy, but then जो recognition आया, so that was the change happened. अब सबसे पहला चीज था, मुझे एक्टिंग बिल्कुल नहीं आती थी, लाइक बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, आई वाज अ हॉरिबल एक्टर. सो मैंने मॉडलिंग करी, दैट वाज वन थिंग व्हिच आई वाज गुड एट. आई वाज गुड एट पोजिंग, आई वाज गुड एट वॉकिंग एवरीथिंग. तो वहां से मिस्टर इंडिया शुरू हुआ. जब मैंने मिस्टर इंडिया करा तो आई वाज one of the few Mr. India winners who was well spoken. They quoted me that way, and that's how I got a lot of projects to coach people. So that's how the coaching part started. That's how the mentoring started, right? वहीं से फिर I did Splitsvilla in 2017.
Correct.
तो Instagram के fan following बढ़ी, तो वहां से brands ने notice करा, तो I became an influencer then. So as simple as that. तो influencing में also brands loved my work, and I have almost worked with more than 300 brands as of now. So they loved my work. So then that was a transition. अब modeling हो गई, सब हो गया. अब what is next step? And as I said, I was a horrible actor. So मैंने acting के लिए भी try कर रहा था, but I was never being selected. But I was rejected so many times. I had gave like I don't know how many auditions. कि वो auditions दे के feedback ले के मेरी acting अच्छी हो गई. And the last show which I got even was without a very tough audition. Like they saw my audition somewhere and they were like, we want you in the show. I'm like, okay. And people really appreciated my acting in that show. I was surprised. I was still very underconfident as an actor. मतलब मुझे लगता था कि modeling होगी तो मैं फाड़ दूंगा. There's no looking back. But acting के लिए हमेशा मुझे वो थोड़ा सा घबराहट रहती थी. Plus when I went on the show, it was my first show. Everybody on the show was a seasoned actor. They were very big. There were people like Smita Bansal. There were people like Uday Tikre. But in industry, मतलब मैं जब बहुत ही छोटा था तब से उनको देख रहा हूँ. So I was little intimidated also. मैंने कहा यार इन लोगों के आगे कैसे acting होगी. तो हुआ, but अच्छा हुआ, and people really appreciated. And from that show, then again a lot of acting projects started coming to my way, and they are coming my way. So yeah, that's the whole transition happened. Maybe abhi next, I don't know what I'm going to transition into, but something will definitely, because I am one person who gets bored very quickly. So I need to keep having something new to look forward to and to learn.
Correct. Acha, but if you talk about your journey, modeling आपने की, so I just want to know कि एक pageant के खुद participant होने से, today being a member of the jury and the coaching panel, how much change do you see in how things are being done? क्योंकि मुझे याद है एक जमाना था जब models, वो super models वाला era था, where there are still 4-5 names who are on the top of our head, to now today it being such a casual thing. So you've been there, from that phase to today's. So
I've seen the best of both worlds.
Correct. So I want you to tell me about that.
तो निधि, ये तो आपने बहुत ही अमेजिंग क्वेश्चन पूछा है, बिकॉज जब भी हमारे फ्रेंड्स का गेट टुगेदर होता है, वी ऑलवेज टॉक दिस, वी ऑलवेज स्पीक अबाउट दिस, क्योंकि आई कम फ्रॉम द टाइम व्हेन दिस सोशल मीडिया ट्रांजिशन वाज हैपनिंग, व्हेन इट वाज नॉट देयर. सो जब मैंने मॉडलिंग शुरू करी थी, बहुत बड़े बड़े कुछ नाम थे उस टाइम पे, जिनको आपने जैसे बोला सुपर मॉडल्स होते थे. यू विल नो, लाइक इफ आई टॉक अबाउट कैरल ग्रेशियस, डायंड्रा, यू नो दिस. बट आज आप किसी को जानते हैं, किसी लड़की का लड़के का नाम नहीं. जब मैंने भी शुरू करा था, स्टिल आई वाज इन 2016, स्टिल पीपल वुड नो मी, टैग्ड मी as a top model. आज maybe it will, अगर मैं आज शुरू करता, वो नहीं होती चीज. So I think the major role played by is the social media, one, because of this what you call it, micro blogging, easy not easy, but the small entertainment videos. Everybody is a star in their head. Let's just accept it. So nobody wants to give other people respect. I'm gonna put it very bluntly. It has happened. Like अगर मैं 2016 में as a Mr. India जाता, तो people would be like, अरे Akash has come here. This is the kind of thing. Now I see and same when I did Splitsvilla, I feel goes through some place, you'll be like, oh my god, he's from that show. Now when I see the people who are doing Splitsvilla roadies now, or pageant, you enter somewhere, nobody really cares. Because they are star in their own head. There are a lot of people, right? Because कि उनको लगता है कि अरे social media पे हमारे 1 million followers हैं, तो we are great. But I always have endorsed that social media doesn't define your talent. There are veteran actors who have 30-40K followers who are not even verified, but they are huge. They are huge. And there are people who have millions of followers, but what are they doing? Nothing, right? So I think the social media transition has definitely changed. Again, having said that, the pageants, अगर उस time पे help करते थे, मतलब मैं ये बोलने वाला हूँ, I think I might lose a lot of money for saying that, but I think pageants are not same anymore. I'm in the jury for a lot of pageants, but अगर अभी लड़कों को लड़कियों को लगता है कि pageant करके कुछ हो जाएगा, कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. Nothing's gonna happen. It's just like a tick mark in your resume. It's gonna change nothing about you. Absolutely nothing. I say that to people, like a lot of these young boys, they come up to me and they're like, Akash bhai, you suggest us something. Shall I participate in Mr. India? You did it. I'm like, your choice. If you want to keep a tick mark, but it's not going to help you. Or even if you win, don't think that you have achieved something. Like even the biggest, I'll not name people, but there are very big pageant winners who had the thought कि अब हम star बन गए हैं, but they have not done anything for years. And it's not that they are not trying; they're definitely trying and they're amazing. But does that help it? No, it's not going to help you. So I would say that pageantry is gone in India. Let's accept that. If you are investing in a pageantry, it's your stupidity clearly, because every second guy has a good body in today's
Correct.
life. Every second guy is groomed because of the social media. People know very well. Same with girls. Every girl is well dressed, tall, fit. जिम एक्सेस इतना इजी हो गया है, तो एवरीबडी इज फिट राइट नाउ. अभी जब आप जैसे बोल रहे हैं सुपर मॉडल, एक मॉडल लड़की की बॉडी अलग होती थी. इवन व्हेन आई वाज इन कॉलेज, इन माय कॉलेज, आउट ऑफ 100 बॉयज, 2 बॉयज विल हैव बॉडीज. Now it's other way around. In a college, in 100 boys, 98 will have a good body. Probably the two boys who are really trying hard but are not getting one, they are the ones who will not have it. So this whole scenario has changed altogether. Social media, again, which is good also, it's giving people a lot of work, a lot of exposure, money. But at the same time, it has killed the conventional ways of getting famous, be it a reality show, be it a pageant, or be it any of that sort of thing. So I would say it's definitely a big transition.
Correct. Akash, I'm talking to you, और आपके पहले भी इंटरव्यूज मैंने जब देखे हैं, तो you've been always very vocal, काफी eloquent आप रहे हैं, सोचते नहीं आप अपने दिमाग की और दिल की जो बात है वो बोल देते हैं. How much has it got you into trouble?
Maybe I have always, as I said, I was a debate wala person from school. So I have been very opinionated. Now, how much I have been in trouble? I was very opinionated politically. So initially, which I have stopped doing it. I'm like, I don't give a damn whatever whosoever is doing. I'm going to live my life. So that was one thing which got me in trouble, where I learned my lesson. But to be honest, not much in trouble. People, I think, really appreciate honesty. What I have felt, people, as I said, thanks to social media, are very smart nowadays. They know when you're lying. If I'm gonna be all good books, nice, ke, oh, ye ho raha hai, wo ho raha hai, they know that nobody's gonna, believe that thing. They know how it is. So I've been very vocal. You have absolutely got it right. And there have been not much trouble, to be honest. Even if there's trouble, I just ignore. I'm like, I said it what I felt like and what I mean. I really will never say something which I don't mean. I don't regret saying anything. So if it offends somebody and that puts a trouble in their head that they are getting me into trouble, it's their fault. I am not in trouble. I've just spoken my truth. And if speaking of truth would put people in trouble, I remember Siddhant Chaturvedi's that nepotism statement. He would have never got movies. He worked with Karan Johar just post that. So it was his honesty which people love. So I always feel, be honest, and even if the trouble is in your way, it's worth.
Correct. And on the topic of nepotism, आप भी outside of industry हैं with no godfather here. So right. How much has the challenge been?
यार निधि, पता है ये nepotism वाला topic तो ना, as I said, that it's the new words our generation is learning and they're just using it left, right, and center. I have never. अगर nepotism इतना होता, there are people from the Chopra families who didn't do that well. There are people from the Kapoor families didn't do well. Till some extent, as I said, जैसे reality वालों को भी easy access होता है, access easy है. Hit होना ना होना आपके ऊपर. I come from outside of the industry. Still, I find this argument very vague when people say, "Na, I just feel you are being bitter about somebody's privilege." Don't be bitter. Just do your own journey. I'm not gonna be bitter. My karma is watching me. If I'm gonna be like, "Arey yaar, usko jaldi mil gaya, easy mil gaya," okay, his father worked hard for it. If for example, my dad is in Delhi police, okay? So if I was supposed to go in Delhi police, I would have got a concession of 5% by the government. Now, isn't that nepotism? In every job, it is there. In every segment. If I am working hard today, if my kids get an easy access, if I didn't have a car initially of my career, and if my kids have it, it's because I have worked hard for it. So how is it so much of a problem? So what I feel, the whole this nepotism drama has started by the people who were bitter. Simple as that, when they were not getting work. There are a lot of people who are from outside the industry, be it Kiara Advani. I mean, they're somehow associated, but not that much. Kartik Aaryan, Deepika Padukone, they are big. Now, कल को उनके बच्चे जब काम करेंगे, then they will be nepo kids. And how they are nepo kids? These people didn't start, they were not from any family. So I find this statement, this whole argument very vague. I just feel that people who are hardworking, they will work hard. They will keep trying. It's my luck. If I don't get anything, well and good, I'll do something else in life. If I get it, great. But I'm not going to be bitter about someone else's work.
Let's talk about what do you want in your journey? किस तरह के roles, किस तरह का काम, क्या करना चाहते हैं? Akash, the person who wanted fame.
So yeah, exactly, Nidhi, you put it in very right. But I want to be famous. I am famous. I want to be super famous. Like I always tell my family and friends, I don't want to be an artist. Let's be very honest. I don't want to excel in acting and do all that thing. I want to be a star. Even if my acting is a B level, that's okay. I want to be a mass person. So for me, the kind of roles what I'm looking forward, and also I'm not one of those कि मैं काम धंधा छोड़ के वेट करूँ कि मुझे सिर्फ फिल्म ही करनी है. TV is as big as movies nowadays. So is web. Everything has its own space. So the next what I want to do is I really want to do a big show as a lead hero because I have always been approached for the negative roles a lot. But I want to do, since my last show, surprisingly, they casted me for a nice guy and I could do a good job. So I want to do a show, a big show, maybe like I've been I've been working with Balaji a lot. So Balaji is one which makes you star, as Mr. Johar makes the same as TV is Balaji. So I want to do some big production, big show, where I'm a lead, where I'm the sole, the whole the burden of the show is on my shoulders. So I want to do that kind of something. I want to be like out there, where I go at places and not the youth, but all the aunties and uncles. They stop me and they're like, "Beta, हमने आपको show में देखा है." So that kind of that really makes me happy. Like even in today's time, when youngsters stop me, okay, I know they are on Instagram, they're access, they see me. But when these old uncle aunties stop and they ask, "Arey beta, aap us show mein the, we loved you," that is something which makes you feel happy that people who are not from this generation and know nothing about it, they appreciate you. So that is my thing which I want to do next. I take baby steps. I don't want to take a long leap. अभी तो age है बहुत सारी. So that's my next goal is एक show कर लिया parallel में. अब अगला करना है lead में with a good cast, good role, decent budget, everything, good production house. That's what I'm looking for.
Wow, Akash, may the universe be listening to you right now और आपको manifest करके ये दे दे. And बड़ा मजा आया आपसे बात करके because
I am a firm believer. I'm a firm believer of manifestation. Seen in my life
high five,
personally,
high
lot of
five,
things.
high five.
Yeah. So like I'll give you one example. 3 days back, just I'm adding it here to your interview. I talk a lot. So 3 days back, I was just talking to my friend, and I have a dog. So I love my dog. Like he's my life. So I was like, I want to get a nice painting of my dog, and I want to look for a painter. Cut to within 1 hour, I get a mail that we are this company and we really love your pet and we want to make a nice portrait of him. And I'm like, what? I'll show you right here with me. So it's so cute. Within a week, I got like his portrait. See this?
Oh wow!
Yeah,
this is amazing.
I could not believe this. So that's how, it's one small example. There are a lot of things that have happened. So yeah, firm believer of karma, firm believer of universe and the power of universe.
So may every good thing happen to you और अच्छा अच्छा काम आप करते रहिए और बड़ा मजा आपसे आया बात करके because बिंदास खुल के दिल से आपने no filters वाली बात की है.
That's how I am.
So may you continue to be like this, Akash, और बहुत सारी opportunities आए इंटरव्यू की. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Nidhi. It was pleasure talking to you. It was as fun as it can be. So thank you so much for having me with you.
Thank you. Bye bye.